Across millennia, ancient symbols have held the keys to hidden power. The sixth pentacle of Mars is a map of strength and protection attributed to King Solomon. This pentacle is more than a drawing, it's a tool, a shield, a connection to the raw energy of Mars. Mars symbolizes conflict, courage, and action. This pentacle transforms aggression into a shield of divine protection. Its design includes a hexagram representing the union of spiritual and material realms. Around it, a verse from the Psalms is inscribed in Hebrew, a declaration of faith. The names within are angelic and divine, each a call to celestial guardians. This is a sophisticated spiritual instrument, a legacy of Solomon's quest to understand the cosmos. To work with this pentacle is to engage with a universe alive with energy. The sixth pentacle of Mars channels a current for those who face battles, seen and unseen. It promises divine aid, declaring to the universe that you are not alone. The pentacle is a fortress for the soul, a symbol of protection since ancient times. This pentacle is a testament that symbols, sounds, and intention can shape reality. It is a focal point for the energy of Mars, tempered by wisdom and faith. To use it is to declare your alignment with forces of protection and justice. It is a tool for those who seek strength in adversity. The sixth pentacle of Mars is a living tradition, a promise you walk under divine forces. This is a mystery, waiting for you to unlock its power. The pentacle is a shield, a key, and a legacy. It is a call to courage, and a reminder that you are never truly alone. Everything in the universe has a rhythm, a cosmic pulse. To work with the sixth pentacle of Mars, we must align with its rhythm. Mars's energy peaks on Tuesday, a day named for the planet in many languages. On Tuesday, the connection to Mars is strongest, making it the ideal day for rituals, amplifying our intentions. Mars is linked to the element of fire, transformation, courage, and will. It's the controlled flame that forges steel and lights the darkness. The sixth pentacle of Mars harnesses this fire, channeling it as a protective force. We call upon this elemental energy to purify our space and embolden our spirit. Our intentions must be clear and strong. Understanding this elemental link is crucial. We are kindling a sacred fire within. The timing, the element, and the intention all work together. Aligning with Mars's energy means acting with purpose. On Tuesday, with fire as our ally, we set our intentions and charge the pentacle, connecting us to the ancient current of Martian power. The ritual is simple, but the alignment is everything. Every ritual needs a focus, a physical anchor for spiritual energy. For the sixth pentacle of Mars, that anchor is a red candle, the color of Mars, courage and life. Lighting the candle is more than creating light, it's igniting a beacon to attract protective forces. The flame embodies the Martian fire, burning in your sacred space. The pentacle itself is most powerful when crafted from iron, the metal of Mars, strength and resilience. An iron talisman engraved with the pentacle becomes a potent reservoir of Martian energy. Holding it, you feel its weight and power, a testament to the strength you seek. But you are not alone in this work. The sixth pentacle of Mars is a direct line to the Archangel Samael, the divine warrior of Mars. Samael stands for strength, courage, and justice. When you work with this pentacle, you humbly request Samael's aid, asking him to oversee your protection. Invoking an archangel is a profound act, requiring humility and respect. Samael is an ally, not a servant. The names inscribed on the pentacle are keys to this communication. By focusing on the symbol and vibrating these names, you tune your consciousness to his frequency. The red candle, iron talisman, and Tuesday timing all create the perfect environment for this sacred connection. Together, these elements bridge the gap between our world and the angelic realm. The ritual is a partnership. Your intention, the pentacle, and the angelic guardian. This is how the pentacle becomes more than a symbol. It becomes a living channel for protection. The process is simple, but the power is profound. With respect and focus, you invite divine guardianship into your life. The pentacle, the candle, and the angelic presence form a triad of strength. This is the heart of the ritual, anchoring spiritual power in the material world. What is the true purpose of the sixth pentacle of Mars? Its core function is protection, active, dynamic defense. The Key of Solomon says its virtue is terrible against thy foes. It repels attacks, turns back negative energy, and strikes fear into those who wish you harm. The Pentacle projects an aura of formidable strength, deterring conflict before it begins. This is not about causing harm, but preventing it overwhelming defense. The Pentacle is a spiritual bodyguard, a fortress so imposing that no enemy dares approach. Its power must be used with pure intention, never for aggression or revenge. Mars's energy is a double-edged sword, a blessing for defense, a curse if misused. The Pentacle is for those who need protection, justice and courage in the face of real threats. It stands guard when you are vulnerable, giving you the strength to face your fears. The intention is to create a sacred space of safety, a bubble of divine power. The Pentacle is a call for celestial aid in times of trial. It arms you with spiritual fortitude when your own strength feels insufficient. This is the Pentacle's magic, to shield, empower and protect. The Pentacle's power is realized in daily life. Carrying a consecrated sixth Pentacle of Mars, especially as an iron talisman, acts as a constant shield against negativity and psychic attack. It deflects ill will, jealousy and anger, keeping your energy field clear. Place a pentacle over your home's entrance to create a spiritual barrier against negative influences. Before travel, use the pentacle in a ritual for protection from accidents or theft. In conflict, legal disputes, confrontational meetings, meditate with the pentacle to fortify your spirit and instill calm authority. The energy of Mars gives you the backbone to stand your ground, not to become aggressive. For those facing magical or spiritual attack, a Tuesday ritual with the pentacle can repel and neutralize harmful energies. The pentacle acts as a mirror, reflecting negativity back to its source. This is not revenge, but spiritual self-defense. The pentacle declares, you will not be a victim, you have powerful allies in the spiritual realm. It is your declaration of sovereignty and safety. Beyond protection, the sixth Pentacle of Mars fosters profound spiritual growth. Working with its energy builds inner strength and resilience. It helps you confront fears and dismantle self-doubt. The Pentacle teaches that true power comes from a centered, courageous heart. Meditating with it strengthens willpower, breaks negative habits, and transforms passive wishing into action. This practice cultivates self-confidence and personal agency. It opens a channel to higher consciousness through the names of God and Archangel Samael. You learn to trust in divine guidance and protection. The result is a quiet confidence, even in adversity. The Pentacle empowers you to control your destiny, not others. It teaches sovereignty, boundaries, and spiritual discipline. You become the spiritual warrior, disciplined, courageous, aligned with divine will. This transformation, from fear to empowered grace, is the Pentacle's greatest magic. Approach this work as sacred. Prepare a quiet, cleansed space, physically and spiritually. Perform the ritual on a Tuesday, ideally during the hour of Mars. Gather your tools, the pentacle, iron or parchment, and a new red candle. Center yourself, clear your mind, and set a clear intention. Light the candle, gaze at the pentacle, and vibrate the inscribed names. Visualize yourself surrounded by a sphere of ruby-red light, an impenetrable fortress. Feel the courage and strength of Mars filling you. When the energy peaks, state your intention one final time. Thank Archangel Samael and the divine forces. Ground yourself, touch the floor, or eat a small piece of bread. Let the candle burn down safely. Trust that the energy is working on your behalf. Carry your pentacle or place it where needed. The ritual is complete. The key is respect, focus, and gratitude. This is how you safely channel the pentacle's power. The sacred act is both simple and profound. With great power comes great responsibility. Mars's energy is potent and volatile. Handle it with respect. Never use the pentacle for harm, cursing, or domination. Misuse rebounds with chaos. This is a shield, not a weapon. Perform rituals only when calm and centered, not in anger or revenge. Volatile emotions can taint the work and attract unwanted energies. Treat the pentacle and its symbols with reverence. Store it wrapped in clean cloth, away from others' touch. This is your personal tool, attuned to your needs. Don't rely solely on the Pentacle. Take practical action in the real world. The Pentacle supports your efforts but does not replace responsibility. It is a partnership between your will and the divine. Use it wisely, and it will serve as a true shield. Integrate the Pentacle's power with affirmations spoken aloud, especially on Tuesdays or while holding your talisman. These statements reprogram your mind and reinforce your protective shield. Here are 3 affirmations. I am surrounded by a shield of divine protection. All negative energy directed at me is repelled and returns to its source. I possess the courage and strength to face any challenge with grace and integrity. Ancient scriptures echo these themes. He will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. Psalm 91:4. No weapon forged against you will prevail. Isaiah 54:17. Put on the full armor of God. Ephesians 6:11. The 6th Pentacle of Mars is your spiritual armor, timeless, powerful, and always within reach.